Hello everybody, it's Lana Rich here with 7 genres, 7 records. Now this was a tag that was started by Vinyl Voyage. Now, he's a really great channel. In fact, he's doing the VC game show where 16 members of the VC gonna go like head to head. It's kind of like the college basketball tournament, you know? And this Saturday, he's gonna film me and Headley going head to head. And it's just straight questions. You give the answer, and whoever has the most points moves on to the next round. I have a feeling this might be the first time I ever get my ass kicked by a fat bearded man. I have little hope of going very far in this. I have big gaps in my knowledge of music. And the music that I do know, I forgot most of it, you know, the stuff I knew, you know. Like one gap is 70s, you know, that mid-70s rock. I've never listened to a Styx album. I've never listened to a Foreigner album. I've never listened to a UFO album. I mean, Scorpions. There's all kinds of Uriah Heep. I've never listened to any of those. I shouldn't have said anything, man. Vinyl Voyage might rig this. So I'm going to delay releasing this. I'm not going to release it today. I'm going to release it after we film that thing. Anyways, I'm going to promote that. I like to promote myself, you know. I've been doing these 2 Men and a Dick videos with, they're on Ben Rankin's channel. It's me, Ben Rankins, and Cosmic Brian. 3 of us just talking. And I made a video, and I said that I wouldn't make another video until that first one got to 750 views. I think it's up to 850 or more now. And then I saw this thread come out, and I go, man, I'd like to do a response to that. And then I saw Rob Walker did his celebrating his 200th video, and I thought, you know what, I want to do that too. So I did these shorts, like kind of promoting the 2 Men and a Dick. And the first one I titled Check Out 2 Men and a Dick. And it got a advisability warning is what it said. And then, whatever. Then I did the next one, and I titled it Support 2 Men and a Dick. And I had to rename it Support Ben Rankins. And that one, I got another warning, and it said that YouTube would no longer recommend my channel to people that aren't subscribed to me. And this is the second time this has happened to my channel. And you take a big hit when that happens, because anywhere from 40% to 60% of the people that watch your videos are people that aren't subscribed. And so, well, my views have taken a dive, but it's okay. Like I've said, it's happened before. And it kind of like weeds out I wouldn't say wankers, but the posers, you know, the people that, you know. That's why I've done a few contests, and I've always announced them at the end of a video. And I've never had people make videos. And I've told them don't leave a comment about the contest. That way, you know, the people that don't watch all the way through don't even know about the contest. Anyways, I'm babbling too much. 7 genres that you don't normally collect. And I'm going to go with Tuba Skinny. What is this called? Blue Chime Stomp. I have 2 of their albums. And this is a traditional ragtime jazz. Now, I have no traditional ragtime jazz in my collection except for the 2 Tuba Skinny records. And there's videos of them playing live out on the streets of New Orleans. And you know what? I might leave a link to one song to every album I show. I might, I might not. But yeah, I don't collect ragtime. The next one is Tir Na Nog, A Tear and a Smile. Now, I hadn't played this probably since 1975 or something, to be quite honest. It's Irish folk. I have no Irish. I don't really have much folk anymore. I kind of purged it all. I bought this album because I saw them in 1971 at the Wheelie Festival when I was in England. They were one of the performers, and they really caught my ear. I really, really liked them. And I think that next winter, I think this album came out, and I saw it, and I go, wow, that's that band. I bought it, and I really liked it. Some of it's kind of like traditional folk. Some of it really does have an Irish feel to it. Some of it even has like a progressive folk feel to it. But yeah, very good. I don't collect Irish folk. The next one is Richard Pryor. Is It Something I Said? Now this is a comedy album. I had a few comedy albums, but I've purged them all except for two Richard Pryor albums. Because once you've heard the comedy album, once, twice, by the third time, you already know what's coming up, and it just doesn't have the effect. But I kept this one, man, because it is hilarious. And if I do leave links, I'm going to leave a link to Mudbone, man. Little Feats. It's fantastically funny. Now, our fourth genre that I don't collect, I guess it's a genre, I don't know, is 50s rock and roll. I think, I do have Elvis Sun Sessions. I have that album and I have this. And I believe they're the only two 50s rock albums that I own. I wouldn't mind getting Little Richard's debut, but I don't collect 50s rock and roll. Another genre I don't collect, it's Christmas music. I have one Christmas album, and it's the Sinatra Family, Wish You a Merry Christmas. It's the only one I have, and it's because I used to have a pretty good selection of Frank Sinatra albums. I probably purged about half of them. The ones that weren't like near mint, I got rid of them. And I don't want to hear a bunch of pop clips with Frank singing, It's okay, but I'm not into Christmas music. Sorry, old goat. The next one, ambient music. This is a Brian Eno Ambient 3, I think, yeah. I have a number of Brian Eno albums. The only ones I listened to, though, are his first four. And there was another one that came out, 1990s or 2000. That one's pretty good. But these ones I don't really listen to. In fact, I don't even remember what this sounds like. So I'll probably end up purging my Brian Enos. I haven't gotten to him yet. I might make a Brian Eno video and then get rid of him, But I'm definitely not getting rid of the 5 that I play. And then finally, we got religious music. And I got this one, God's Valley of Peace. It's Peggy and James Hazelton. Now I got this album. It was used as packing for an album that I ordered. And I didn't listen to, I put it aside. I didn't listen to it for probably 9 months. One day, let me see what that sounds like. And I really liked it, man. It's really good. It's unlike anything else in my collection, I would say. But it's a really good album. And it's the only album of its kind in my collection. Now, he wants you to show one album that defies description. You can't really pin it into one genre. And I was thinking of Trout Mask Replica, but I don't really like that album. I mean, it's been a while since I've listened to it, but it's not a record I listened to. So I thought, I'm not going to. In fact, it's been about 2.5 years. I was going to do a ranking video of Captain Beefheart albums because I watched a few back then, and I thought, man, my rankings would be a little bit different than these guys. But I haven't gotten to it. I couldn't get through listening to all his albums. It's hard, I mean, some of the albums that I love, I dig. But there's some of them that are a little dodgy. So I thought, I'm going to show something that I like, something that I listen to. And I'm going to go with the Butthole Surfers, Locust Abortion Technician. Now, this starts off with like a spoken word thing. And the guy goes, son, let me tell you, it's better to regret something that you've done than something that you didn't do. And if you see your mother this weekend, tell her, Saigon, Saigon. And then it goes into this like Black Sabbath riff. But it isn't a Black Sabbath sounding song. It has all this weird loops and stuff. It's just weird. Then the next song, the music starts and it sounds like it's slowed down, And then when the vocals come in, okay, yeah, this is slowed down. But then there's guitars on top of it that are, regular, and it's just weird. There's other ones that are just kind of like loops and just different stuff. They were in a unique band. I classify them, they're in my punk section. I call them punk. It's not what most people think when they think punk. Punk has been kind of like pigeonholed to like a Sex Pistols Ramones sound. And that's not what punk was at all when it first came out. And the last song on side one, it's Human Cannonball. And that is the closest to a kind of a traditional sounding punk song. But it's weird. And it's kind of hard to pigeonhole them, what are they, I mean, they would come out, Gibby would sing through a megaphone. Now I know, 30 years later, I think, Miley Cyrus was doing that, and she thought she was cool, but these guys were doing it like in 83, They had two drummers the first time I saw them, and they're standing and they're just, it was just chaotic nonsense. And I'm going to do a bonus. And my bonus record is a genre, I guess it's a subgenre, that I only have this one record, and it's surf rap. Now everybody's heard of the surf punks, but here we got the surf MCs, Surf or Die. And it's all songs about surfing, They sound like 1980s Run DMC style. That's the kind of rap it is. It's pretty fun, man. It's not a horrible album. Anyways, take care. I'm looking forward to going head-to-head with Headley this Saturday. I don't know when he's going to post that video. Hope it's Sunday, because I can't wait to see how I do. Well, I'm going to know how I did. Anyways, take care, everybody. Go Dodgers. Hey, the Fever won one after losing 2 in a row.